We've covered the design. Now let's confront the pathology, because the defining condition of the contemporary Congress is polarization, and I want to define it precisely. Polarization is the sorting of the two parties into ideologically coherent, mutually hostile camps. It has drained Congress of its capacity for bipartisan legislating and turned it into an arena of zero-sum political combat. The data is stark. Research has documented a dramatic increase in the ideological distance between the median Democrat and the median Republican since the 1970s, accelerating sharply after the Tea Party wave of 2010 and the Trump era beginning in 2015. By the 119th Congress in 2025, there were essentially no overlapping moderates left. No Democrats more conservative than the most liberal Republican. No Republicans more liberal than the most conservative Democrat. That condition would have been unthinkable in the mid-20th century, when the parties were ideologically mixed coalitions that routinely crossed lines to build majorities. Now watch how polarization interacts with the filibuster to produce gridlock. In a near 50-50 Senate, getting 60 votes for cloture requires either a big cushion or genuine bipartisan cooperation. That cooperation has happened occasionally. The Infrastructure Act of 2021, the CHIPS Act, the Respect for Marriage Act, the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act on guns. But those are the exceptions. On most consequential issues, immigration reform, climate, drug pricing, voting rights, the 60-vote threshold effectively blocks the majority's agenda unless it can use reconciliation. And this gridlock has been compounded by a series of genuine institutional crises. The most dramatic since the Civil War came on January 6, 2021, when a mob of Trump supporters attacked the Capitol while Congress was certifying the 2020 election. 5 people died, roughly 140 officers were injured, and more than 1,200 people were later charged. A House Select Committee investigated and referred Trump to the Justice Department, leading to a 2023 indictment. Then came the House Speaker crises of 2023. With a majority of only 4 or 5 seats, Republican leadership couldn't afford to lose more than a handful of votes, handing the roughly 30 to 40 members of the hardline Freedom Caucus an effective veto. The result was chaos. A speaker removed midterm, the chamber paralyzed for weeks, unable to conduct business, before finally electing Mike Johnson, and the debt ceiling has been weaponized repeatedly, transformed from routine housekeeping into a recurring threat of catastrophic default, used as leverage in budget showdowns. These crises show a design under genuine strain.